Greetings, 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 greetings. Assalamu alaikum, ni hao, ching tao, ballet, annyeonghaseyo, nigga death, ballet, swastai. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the year I said it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, you guys. Trying a different device. I got a different device. So my one of my laptops acting up. So I had to get another one, but I want to buy another one. Anyway, long story. Anyway, I hope everybody is having an amazing day. Yes, yes, yes. I know y'all looking at the thumbnail and it's a little confusing, but it was confusing for me too when I looked and I seen what was on my camera. Yo, these doorbell cameras and these cameras, like, yo, the stuff that people are picking up is like crazy, yo. It's like crazy. Like the stuff that been popping up on my cameras have been mind blowing. I don't know if you guys checked out one of the shorts that I put up there. Like it was like literally an entity flying around, like literally. Wait a minute, I want to see if I can share. Uh, oh my God, it don't let me share one here. What? Let me see when I say invite. Yes. Let's see. Oh, it don't let me do it on this computer. Well, ah, man, that sucks. Same way as the maybe I had to download the app to get certain access. Darn it. Oh man, that sucks. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'll post the photos in the community section, but I'm not getting on my new computer uh through this channel. It's just not gonna happen. You know, you wanna hack that shit, you go ahead. I ain't got nothing on there. So I already I'm the type I would never put anything important on a computer. And I don't play those games. So if a person hacked me, I don't know what you're gonna get. And I don't take freaking photos for nobody, not even for myself. So yeah, you're not gonna get anywhere with me with that. But darn it, let me see. It gotta be a way. Yeah. Hold up. This is that's not good. Okay, what we got going on here? I don't know. I just messed up, guys. But the photo on the thumbnail that popped up at my door. This is crazy. I don't like this. I think I'm gonna take this down. But hey, maybe God is leading me to say something else. I will share this though for documentation. I was secretly accused of pedophilia. Isn't that some shit? Me, pedophilia. Like, are you fucking kidding me? So the good thing is that the mother, she don't, you know, she don't believe that shit, and that's good. I said, okay, she's a smart, so that's good too. So, but in the meanwhile, the boy walking down the street, just the same dude that I was talking about you guys that stole my shrimp and gave my whole bag of shrimps to his girlfriend and gave me one motherfucking plate with where we had and a couple of shish kebabs on a stick. Like what? Nigga, excuse me? You give me like not even five out of a whole bag of like maybe 40 shrimp. This is the same nigga I'm talking about. So he gonna tell Bree mom, that's the one that I did the interview with, guys, the young buck. He gonna tell her mom that he thinks that I like Bree. Are you like, first of all, yo, ho, ho, ho. Number one, I'm not bisexual. Number two, I'm not a pedophile. Number three, if I was to be bisexual and wanted to be with a girl, it damn surely wouldn't be her ass. Okay? Like I told her mom, respectfully said, she ain't even a baddie. And other things that I said that's not y'all business. But like, come on now, like get the fuck out of here. Ain't no so my face look like a shitty face to you? It look like my face look like I like shitty shit? I don't think so. And when I say shitty means, things that I don't want to say. That's not appropriate to say. But so I use a bad word. So I was offended, but then I'm looking like, nigga, you can't even look me in my face and you walk past my house every fucking day. But the fact that he can't even look me in my face it's like his head get lower and was lower when I seen him, what was it, earlier or yesterday? And his face seemed lower. And I said, yeah, bitch, I bet you can't look at me. Fucking bitch ass nigga. Like, and I'm sitting there looking like, did you even tell them that you lick a dick? Your bisexual ass. And some other shit on top of that. But I'm not going to share that. That's personal. You know what I mean? And he ain't draw me to that line where I want to, I'll say that just in case I got to step out and be real motherfucking disrespectful. Then I can step out and say that. But she's watching. She should know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that, but that's not my place to do that. Right? Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for the likes. Ow. So, don't forget to grab your wine. Grab your, wait a minute, that's my glass off. Grab whatever you need to make yourself comfortable in the environment you're in to enjoy the video. Sorry about that, y'all. Y'all already know. After so many glasses of wine in the same glass, I'm going to rinse this glass out. And I'm not saying anything wrong with my mouth. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't have to explain. It's just that I don't like it. I don't like it. So, don't worry, I'm going to be right up in here getting a piece of her shit. So I just move it. Anyway, so moving forward, right? So I was real offended. And I told her mom today, I was like, yeah, it's one. I said, yo, it's taking everything in my body not to confront that nigga. For real. Like, you supposed to be a man and be her daddy. Why you didn't look me in my motherfucking face and tell me that you think I want to fuck a little girl, a little big girl? You know what I mean? Hey, nothing wrong with big women. You feel me? But if I was to mess with a woman, it damn surely wouldn't be no big one. You feel me? So none of that's just making sense. I'm just a nice person and I care. Like earlier, she came to my house with a fucking little ass outfit, y'all. I wish I could share my screen. She came with a little ass outfit. I wasn't gonna show her face or nothing, but just a little half of, But yeah, came to my house with, ladies, the half a bra. I mean, a bra with no sleeve when you have to wear a top, a certain top, and there's no straps. She came to my house like that with some fucking shorts on. I flipped. I sent her mom the video, and I accidentally text her mom thinking it was her. Talking about, don't you ever come to my motherfucking house dressed like that. Like you trying to set me up for some shit I ain't even into. Like what? And I was wondering why the mom called me back. She like, I'm like, oh shit. And I thought about it because I went to screenshot it to send it to my email just in case, because people be lying and trying to set people up for whatever reason. But it just looked like a little setup to me. But then, anyway, that's my insecurities. But Bree just like to dress like that, like a grown ass fucking woman, and she not. So I cared and I said something. So I had to also document that too. But I really, really apologize for not knowing that this. I'm gonna see when I download the app. I'm gonna download it and see if it gives me access to sharing my screen. But I don't see it. Let me see this layout. Okay, hold up. Oh, but this is the people. Let me see. See, I might do something. Oh, I didn't see anything. Darn it. Go on settings. General camera recording layout. Yes. Nope. Guess what? It ain't gonna work. But yeah, I did that. So I'm sorry. Again, I apologize. But if you care and you see little young girls dressing up, uh, like inappropriate ways, I think you guys should say something, especially if you care, because we're not back in the day, and people is literally kidnapping people. And I was saying that to her mom too, like, yeah, she big, but niggas take big girls too. They can take her overseas somewhere, drug her up, get her liposuction and all of this stuff, and make her into what they want because they already know when they get these people, they don't have no intentions on letting these women and men go and these children go. So they're going to invest. I mean, I would if I was that had a mindset to kidnap people. I mean, you would think if you're trying to profit off them, the better they look, the more you get. Period. I mean, that's what I would do if I was into that, but I'm not. But anything can happen. Some people get off on big girls. You know, and I'm like, and she can't even fight. Like, come on, you can't be going around dressing like that. And you don't know how to defend yourself. Crazy. And not only that, you don't have to kidnap people. I done walked down the street plenty of times and back in the day, and especially at the picnics and shit, and niggas would, touch me and shit. I done broke a lot of phones on niggas' heads. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck what I'm wearing. That don't give you the okay to touch me, especially when I'm not acting like a whore. I don't care what I look like. That don't give you the okay to do a motherfucking thing, bitch. But don't worry, I'm gonna show you, and I'm not gonna stop wearing what I want to wear because you can't control yourself as a dude. I'm gonna fuck your ass up. But she don't have that mentality, and she hasn't. She hasn't been challenged. You know, because down north or South Philly, I wouldn't say too much South Philly, but down north it's going down. I've never really seen South Philly doing stuff like that, but definitely North Philly, West Philly niggas, and anybody can go to West Philly and get a spouse. Want some company? Go to West Philly. Anybody, somebody. But if you care about somebody, a young buck, let them know that that's not cool. I had the video with everything, boy. I said both of them bitches and what else? Oh, I was in the I had to go to a certain office to handle some business, and I ran into some cool people yesterday. That was kind of cool. One of them be watching certain channels that I, used to watch and watch. I said, oh yeah. So, got to be cautious. I tell you this though, you got to make sure people smile. It's magic. That's like, for instance, if a person tell me I'm cool, oh yeah, girl, you so cool. You this, you that, all up in your face. and you send them your YouTube channel, and they don't follow you on your YouTube, but they want to hang out, you're trying to get me out. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing that. I woke up this morning with that shit on my mind. Like, come on, man. I'm so cool. I'm this and I'm that, but you ain't subscribed yet. So that tells me that you have an agenda. Because if I'm, I'm the type, I'll follow you until your shit start coming up and not making no sense. Then that's when I unfollow. But if I'm cool with somebody or trying to be cool with somebody, I'm going to look out. And this ain't for Bree Mom. That's all I'm going to say. I'm talking about people that I recently just met. And, it's not disrespectful, but it just was on my mind. Like, it just make it make sense. And I want people, and I'm going to be surrounded around people that treat me the way I treat them. And if I can treat you this way, that's what the fuck I want to see you do. If not, then go ahead. I don't have a motherfucking problem being with God, my dog, my cousin, in peace. I really don't give a fuck. But what you're not going to do is think you're going to finesse me and smile up in my motherfucking face and show me some other shit. I'm not that dumb bitch. Far from that, and I'm gonna put that out there. Okay, so yeah, and don't worry. Some people, do certain things. Everybody gets karma, and I'm your karma. How you handle me is how God gonna handle your ass. So what you think you're doing to me, God is gonna put somebody in your path to do the same motherfucking thing. And I will also say, no, you can't use me. I give what I want to give. Nobody can use me. I give what I want to give. And sometimes I give people just so that they can have bad karma because I know you're going to fuck up. And people like that deserve karma because you ain't shit, but you think I can't see that you ain't shit. And that's just speaking hypothetically. I ain't got to do that or whatever. Just let the spirit use me as a vessel. So if it come out, it come out. But if it applies, then it applies. If it don't, I don't want to hear that shit. I ain't got time for it. So if it don't apply, that's just that. Right? Right. We all know I ain't getting into that shit. I'm not giving it that energy. And what else? Oh, I remember the other day. What was the other day? Last week. And I was driving, and this guy, that's at 833. I guess 30. But he did all this shit just to get in front of me. And I'm like, he's just about a stupid ass leader. Everybody want to be a leader, but don't know how to lead. I don't want to be a leader. I just want respect and my credit. That's it. I don't give a fuck about the rest of that. I ain't got time because I feel like I'm like this. If it's not impressing God, I can care less what the fuck y'all got me on. Now, if it's impressing God, then we can talk. I don't care about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about the supposed to be psychology, mind fucking, whatever it's supposed to be. That shit is trash. I don't know whoever told you that shit was stupid as shit. Because I know I learned in school that a lot of motherfucking students cheat to get where they at anyway. A lot of them don't even be knowing the shit. They figure, oh, once I get in there, I'll learn it. and how I know, because I didn't have motherfuckers that's in the shit and know that they got degrees that when I sat down and asked them what the fuck it was, and I needed help with the same thing you're doing, and they don't know. So either you just a dumb fucker and you cheated, or you just a hater. So it's one or the other. It can't be nothing else but that, right? So y'all gotta be careful out here. Look, I'm just freestyling. The spirit use me. Yep. These are messages for people that be watching my ass. Like I don't know you're watching me. Like I got people from my old church watching me. you know. Let me throw that out there too, because I've been meaning to say that because it been bothering me. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. When I said I don't fuck with TD Jakes like that, I ain't. When I said all that, that means he wasn't somebody that I was listening to for the word like that, like on a because I was dedicated to one church, you know, as far as being a grown woman. I grew up in church. Actually, my church, where I was baptized at originally was a Baptist on Master Street off of Broad and Master. Yes, right before you get to Master and 17th and Jefferson. Right. That's my family church. That's the church that my grandmother and my family attended on my father's side, and that's where I went. So again, nobody put me on to the Lord. You know, yeah, you took me to a church, but that a church. See, people got to understand. Just because you took a person to a location doesn't mean that you get the credit. Because in the end of the day, you there and you don't have the same thing I have. So it's the effort and the work that I put in. It had nothing to do with none of that because in the end of the day, when I was in that church, all I was doing was focusing on God. I wasn't that type of female flirting, trying to eye fuck niggas like most of them did, looking at each other all in people business. It was one or the other. Worrying about who's good so you could try to take their energy. Evangelist Brown. Yeah, I'm saying names. You're evil. And for, like I said, um for somebody to be part, that's like if you are my evangelist and I'm in a church and I have a board, okay, and you've been, because I've been married to my husband for 16 years, so I and she's still in that church, so she's been there longer, and you come to tell me that nowhere God gave you a hint that that bitch was evil. So that means, and that's how I started putting shit together. And I said, nah, they all in on it. Yeah, I said it. They're all in on it. Some type of cult shit. I know a cult because it don't look like God. When I walked in there, you guys, that's why I never went back. When I walked in there, I didn't like what I was feeling. I don't give a fuck how much somebody say they love the Lord. That's bullshit. Bullshit. I'm not impressed. Stand in front of that sun. I want to see your aura. What color is it? Because any teacher has the color gold in their aura automatically. A leader has that color. So outside of that color, what other color showing up in your aura? And I bet you it's not purple. Mm-hmm. I bet you it's not. I bet you it's not. And that's sad. At the end of the day, that's not my fault. Not my problem. But I am paying attention. I do see what's going on. Don't think I don't. I do. I just don't give a fuck. Because the moment you get close enough, I'm going to show you just how much I move. And I'm going to show you just how much the fuck I'm not playing. And I'm going to show you just how much the fuck I'm about what I'm about. If your ass gets too motherfucking close. And see, I'm the bitch. I wouldn't give a fuck about no judge, no fucking police. Once I feel like I am being threatened, I don't give a fuck about nothing else but taking care of me. I've always been like that, and I always will until the day God give me no limbs to motherfucking move. So I just want to let you know. And another thing, whoever is out there telling you that they're coming to my house, that they're watching, they're not doing anything from afar. That's a lie, and they're saying that shit to y'all. Ask them to show you proof. Because if you're watching me, then you should have photos. Send that photo. Share that photo. Because you're not watching me. And you will never, ever be outside my house waiting to do a motherfucking thing to me because y'all know I don't play that shit. And I will set all y'all bitches on fire or I got some acid for your ass, however you want it. But if you think you're going to come to my motherfucking door with some bullshit, so that's all lies. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better stop listening to that shit. That's a lie. Ain't nobody coming to my house. They already know I play that shit. Already know. That's why they ain't been here yet. All you hear is talk, right? Right. So just get y'all facts. I just want to throw that out there too. Because I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Because once my camera picked that shit up, whatever I do after that, and one thing I know about the law, That's why I didn't get locked up when I beat the shit out of my ex-boyfriend's cousin. You know why? Because she came all the way to my house. You coming to somebody's door to start trouble, it's whatever. You're going to be the one. You're going to be the instigator. You will not be the victim. I just want to put that out there. You know, I don't see that that's my case, but I just threw it out there just in case. You know, and I recommend you not let nobody come to your house with that bullshit. Handle your business. Your home, you have the right to protect yourself. Now, if you out in the streets, that's something else. Then you have to watch how you move, and you still gonna get your ass whipped. So, yeah, thank God the people that I grew up with, that anybody that know of me know I am not sweet, and I recommend y'all not be sweet either. That's messy as fuck to be going to somebody's house. That's surveillance like shit. That's crazy. And my business is here too, so I definitely got that right. Matter of fact, I gotta get no trespassing. I gotta get that sign because on the LLC you can get that. So that means if somebody is on my property, I can automatically get them locked up because it says no trespassing, and you trespassed it. You was not welcome here. So you gotta is laws to certain things. So you guys, I put that out there too. Maybe that's to somebody. If you got an LLC to your where you're staying at or whatever, you can also get you know from my understanding. Check it out because I might be wrong. But 9 out of 10, yes, you can get no trespassing and all that, surveillance and get all of that. So I got to find out where to get that from. I think I'm gonna ask Miss D for that info. She be knowing all that stuff. Yeah, when it come to that. And what else I want to share? I just want to let you guys know that I do care. I don't love y'all, but I do care. I'm gonna always say that. And um, pay attention to your surroundings. I just got that. Pay attention to your surroundings. Pay attention to people. Because I listen to people, and I'm gonna put this out here because people are confused. It's so funny how people are unknowingly confused, meaning a person talks and tell you, oh, like they not confused, but you are. And I'm gonna tell you how you're confused because if you don't believe in Jesus, then you shouldn't be reading that fucking Bible, right? That's a contradiction in itself. Period. Point blank. I don't want to hear no. If you don't believe in Jesus, then you shouldn't be reading the motherfucking thing out that Bible. So therefore, just watch what you're saying and how you're talking. Because you don't want to me, I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's messy. It sounds messy to me. It didn't feel right at 8:44 o'clock. It did that 4-4 stood out. 3-3-4-4-7-7. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to analyze you. Yeah, but that's kind of annoying. It just don't make sense. You know, you don't believe in just us, meaning Jesus, just us, but you're reading the word. Wow. You know, just watch what you're saying. It's no getting around it. It don't make sense. It don't. It just don't. It's clues in that Bible. You just gotta read it and let the Spirit talk to you, and it will give you information. Mm-hmm. That ass, and oh, God told me to say, and you think you're blocking my dream state? Let me tell you something. You're not blocking those downloads because I got a download a couple days ago, and it was like gold. and it had like pebble, like um what they call that, petals, but like petals, but it wasn't like a rose. It was like more like narrow, like banana shaped, like, but going around like a flower. And then, but it wasn't a flower. It was so crazy is it was what's so amazing and crazy about it is it was like something that's going to happen in a dream state and in my physical state, because I had my eyes halfway open and I still seen it. When I closed my eyes back, then I seen it again. And I said, what the hell is this? And then I just blacked out after that. I just went back to sleep. So definitely got to download. And you know what's so crazy about it? It's like my dream. I mean, not my dream, sorry. It's like my gift is getting more enhanced because I've been like more on point, like more accurate. Like, sometimes it'll take me a little minute, but it's like faster, you know, because I mentioned about the lady in the store. Remember, I was like a teacher or whatever. And then when I was handling my business, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. And this lady, I was talking to this elderly lady. She was kind of cute too. She was all fly and shit. Ow, she was dressed all, you know what I mean, young and shit. Not young, but respectful Christian like young. She had the real long jean skirt on with a cute little top on and everything. Her hair was like, her wig was cute, shoes and everything. Because I love to compliment older people, because being with Carol and, taking care of her and everything and her just giving up, I find that important for me to share that with elderly women so that they won't feel so fucked up, and let them know that, just let them know that they still look good aging, and I would want somebody to give me compliments being older. And the young boys do. They be like, oh, you can get it, old head. I'm like, what the hell? Like 18-year-olds. I'm like, what, boy? If you don't get your I buy no PlayStation. I like older women. It is so fucking funny. Oh, they be young. They be like 23. They be young. I be like, what the hell? But I think it's more like my energy though. Like, oh, she's a cool old head. I don't think they just be trying to make me feel good. But shout outs to the young bucks again. I love my young bucks. I like that though. I don't love y'all, but I care. Anyway, so um, what happened? I forgot what I was saying. What happened? What else? I forgot what else. But whew, I'll be forgetting. Hmm. I tell y'all everything. I love talking to y'all. I just be like trying to let everything out. But when I seen that, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm talking about my download. So, oh yeah, but the older lady, I made her feel good. But anyway, I was sitting there saying, out of nowhere, God was like, tell her to stop gossiping so much. And I said that because we had other conversations about other things, so she can tell that she seen the light on me basically, so she knew, she could tell sitting there talking to me that I was anointed, right? And she took it. She said, "Yeah, I do need to stop." But in so many words, she was looking like, "I can't help it though." I was like, "Lord." Yo, it was so cute though. But she was like looking at me, and then they called her. I said, "See, that was God trying to show you, be a believer now." Because I just was calling it. You know what I mean? And the old man looking at me like, oh, damn. So I said, oh, okay, now your turn. What's going on? And I had a good little conversation with the old head man. It was so funny. And then I got called up for my turn. But it was cool in there. But I picked that up. And then it was another young lady that I met that I was talking to outside of there. I actually dropped her off home. And I said something, a couple of things to her, and she was like, "Yep." I was like, "Yeah, girl." I showed her, my crown, the photos and stuff like that. She was like, "Oh my God." She got chills. I seen her hair sticking up on her arms because mine did too. When I was showing her certain things, spiritually that I can't just send to somebody through a text. Like when I share those spiritual photos of me with the rainbows and the colors in it, I send the photos that God told me to send, because those are photos that's going to backfire on y'all. Anything that you can manipulate my energy with, God is not going to let me share that photo. So you basically getting trash ass photos. Those photos are covered, and there's a certain mojo on them photos that I be posting. So when you sit there and try to do shit with those photos because you're trying to manipulate my energy, your ass is going to get bad fucking luck. I mean, you got to really analyze what you see in that photo. Really look at it. You might see you in there. Whoa, that's crazy. That's crazy. I think I'm gonna do a video and share. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I want to show the photo. But on my thumbnail, you guys, that is a photo of me going to the door. And when I play the photo back, like the video back, I don't see that form or that in my picture at all. If I played I was gonna play the whole video for you guys. If I play the whole video for you, you will not see the same aura you see on my thumbnail. You won't see it only when I walk out the door real quick. The first time I go out, you see it real quick, and that's it. And I said, look, what? It's an entity. Or either I feel like that was my natural, like, like in your form. It's like something about our form is like when it comes to us being within the universe, if that make any sense. So while we're at our natural state, electric beings, right? Mystic beings transmuting into, I think, carbon, but we're when we're not in this human flesh, right? When we're not in our bodysuit, right? We are like colors of frequency. Like I can't explain it. Like I said, I've seen frequencies before, but I never really paid it no mind. I didn't know what I was looking at. But I literally seen frequencies. Like that shit is lit, yo. It's decent. And I think that's where they got inspired from the Invisible Man. I think that's where they got that from. Because that's what it looks like, the Invisible Man, but it was just colors, like rainbow colors, and that shit was just bouncing around my hotel room. I'm like, what the fuck? And this was in August. I'm like, what the hell is this? I got excited, like, oh shit. It was daytime when it happened, too. It was fucking daytime. I think I was off work. Yeah, I was off. I think it was, yeah, I think I was off that day. That was crazy, yo. It was crazy. But it was lit. It was lit. So, oh, and I do want to stretch out. I'm really not worried about the subscribers. It's just that I watch how people move. That's all I'm talking about. So I ain't worried about, you don't want to follow, you don't follow. That's fine with me. But I just see what I see, you know. So I gotta protect myself. I'm not gonna just throw myself out there. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, we found her. Oh yeah, let's no, you're not gonna do shit. You're gonna get fucked up. That's what's gonna get your ass hurt, you know. But I get paranoid. I'm not sweet like that. So I don't want to hang out with anybody. I'm fine. I just get paranoid. You know, I do pay attention. So yeah. Sometimes people, use people when they think they're going to get away with something, or they think they're going to get something. You're not going to get anything. And when I say anything, when you do bad things, yeah, you might get something then, but eventually it's going to be taken away, and it's going to be that tower. So therefore, that equals zero at the end of the day. So yeah, if the outcome is going to be zero, then that's what the fuck it is when you start to just think. I don't know. I guess your subconscious is just that fucking stupid. I don't know. I don't know. But I threw that out there. What else, Spirit? What else do you want me to say, Universe? What else? What else? That's it for now. I'm just really mad at myself that I couldn't share that with you guys. Yeah, I really wanted to share it. But anyway, let me get on up out of here. Uh I'll do another video when the spirit leads me to do one. But I put a little bit of documenting up in here, slash, a little message, and I'm sure, the things that I shared, somebody's going through that because I'm always experiencing things that half the world experience. So if I'm going through it, there's a lot of other people going through it too. So just take it one day at a time. Oh, and I also wanted to throw out there, what's so funny? I'm going to say this. It's kind of hard to take something from somebody that's, if it's not in that person's name. See, this is what's keeping me covered. Because what I've been blessed with, it's not in my name. So by it not being in my name, but have access to all the information, you can't take anything. But how you want to take something? And that made me think, damn, that's why the fuck Elaine came here. She was trying to get up in here, which I already knew. That God already told me that's why I shut it down. And when I told that bitch I forgave her, I ain't heard nothing else from her because she already know. The family already told her that's a damn lie. She gonna get your ass. So yeah, you thought you was gonna get all up in here, Joey, all JoJo, right? That's what you thought. And then you thought you was gonna sit there and invite my husband. And y'all thought y'all was gonna sit around and play me. You don't think I know you fucked him, Elaine? Nasty ass. He is it. Hey, he ain't even hanging like that. That shit little as fuck. And then all that stomach. Oh my god. I'm just saying. It is what the fuck it is. See, it's gonna take a whole lot to hurt me because none of you are gonna get access. I don't give a fuck about no family, no none of that shit. The only family I give a fuck about is those who give a fuck about me, and I'm going to know. I'm going to know. But I care about who's in this house. That's what I care about. And who care about me. That fake shit, I already know it. I've always known it. I just have my own agenda. I'm sorry. I ain't sorry. Fuck that shit. I had my own fucking agenda. And like I said, I'm the queen of setting the motherfucker up for karma. Oh yeah, God, get him. Get him, God. At 4444 on the clock. Get him, God. Yep. So that's just that. And it's so funny because I'm going to say this. God told me that that spell that that church did on me, you know why it didn't work? Because I'm going to say it again. I never loved him. If I had loved him, that spell would have worked. That's why it didn't work. It never did work because I never went through shit. I went through shit because I wanted to. I never was the type that had all this bad luck. I always had good luck. I didn't go through anything like what you think. First of all, how do you know what the fuck I've been through when, let's make it clear. I'm going to say it again. Elaine, I haven't been around Elaine since I was 12. So she don't know shit about us. And my mom, we got rid of Elaine when she wanted to chastise us, but nobody could do anything to her son. So my mom was like, nah, this bitch gotta go. We was like, she gotta go. You turning our lights off, cut the thunder and all that shit, bitch. You in our house. So that's when my mom got rid of that bitch. And then I moved around here when I was grown. I was a whole hoe. I was barely home. And when I was home, I wasn't really around her house like that. And when I wasn't telling her my personal business. We was talking about family issues. So the bitch don't even know nothing about me. All she know is when I was young, up to the age of 12, and I was a good girl and I was helpful, and I was bad, fucking them up, fucking everybody up. That's it. That's all the fuck she knew about me. Dumbass. I told you that shit. She evil. She got my great grandma book with the spells. Oh, I said all of that shit, and you did not listen. Dummy, that's on you. I would never take my husband back, and I would never take an ex-boyfriend back. Y'all niggas ain't do me good like that where I'ma consider risking what the fuck I worked hard for you. Bitch, it will never fucking happen. I'm not ugly. I'm smart. I'm even better than what I ever been. So I know I can get better. I don't need trash. Trash is outside. We don't have trash in the house. We conceal it in a bag, in a can, or we take it the fuck out. We don't have it sitting the fuck around. we don't have trash, loose trash around my house. We don't do that. And nor will we take trash ass niggas. And especially, I have done it, but I don't do it. But no man has ever got me off like I got me off. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not pressed about a dick. I don't care about that shit. If I did, I wouldn't be celibate for 8 years going on 9 next month. Ooh! Ah! Shake it, shake it. Thank God. And thank God I don't have no children. I'm going to say it again. If I was to have children, I probably would kill it by accident. I don't want none. I love my freedom. And I'm selfish when it comes to that. I'm just not doing it. A dog, I can put him in a cage. I don't have to 24/7. I'm not with that. That's not why I came here. So I've never been that woman or young girl. Ooh, I want to get pregnant. Like, it wasn't a big deal for somebody like me. It just wasn't. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't my thing. Nah, nope. So, TD Jakes, I noticed the last couple of weeks you've been talking about a baby, like baby this and this, using that as a metaphor for your. I don't, I don't know if you're noticing that, the devil is using you to, and it's okay because some people, even the elite, they think that they can't be used for Satan. No, you might not be doing it willingly, but I'm letting you know that I notice it. I notice it, and I know what I'm looking at, and I'm letting you know, baby, you will never ever make me feel any type of way. Nobody would never make me feel less of a woman because I don't have children. I don't give a fuck. I swear to God, you can give me a lie detector test. I don't give a fuck about having no motherfucking children. And I was talking to God about that earlier, before while I'm talking about this, because, I wanted to make sure it was okay with God before I mentioned it in my video. And while I'm talking to the Lord, talking to God, okay, only it's false prophets, but it's real prophets too. Understand that if you really reading that word, okay? I'm gonna leave that like that, mister. But however, what was I? Damn. All I know is you can be used. But I was saying to God, Lord, I don't think that I would be fit. And God said, no, you didn't come here for that. And God also said that, no, I was talking to God and I was asking God, I said, damn, God, I only would want to see what it looked like and how it's going to turn out. That's all the wrong reasons to have one. And I don't know, y'all. I don't know, do that make me cold? But I was telling God, I said, look, God made something or something to my attention that I never looked at like that. But in the end of the day, God was like, your mother was mad because you left home number one, the cash. But she didn't think you was smart enough to go and get that cash under a guardian, which I did that. I used my cousin to get my money. Um, she became my guardian beneficiary, so I was able to get my checks through her. But they stopped giving me the Social Security because I stopped going to school. I dropped out at 10th grade, even though I went back with honors. Then went to college. Got that bachelor. So anyway, so God was like, yeah. And your mother also was mad because you wasn't there to help her raise her children. I'm thinking about it. I said, damn, I raised these niggas. God was like, yup, you played with them and you chastised them. Because I was whooping my brothers in them ass. You got me fucked up. You gonna do what I say do. I was the parent. So she no longer had a reliable babysitter. And I said, God, they all turned out fucked up. So why would I want to sit there and lay on my back and have a child? So it could come out fucked up like them? I don't think so. That's what, no, thank you. And for those women out here who's feeling some type of way or who don't have children, it's for a reason. Don't feel down about that shit. You better enjoy that freedom in this lifetime. Enjoy it. I know the fuck I am. Shit. I don't, man, look, I ain't gotta sit there and look, yo, shout outs to the parents. Y'all, y'all got that. But me, I ain't cut for that. And that's okay. That's okay. Even if it was something like that coming on my body, I'll probably pass the fuck out. I'll probably die. Everything is not for everybody. So I don't know if he was trying to shrewdly like throw punches, or he just don't know that the spirit is using. I don't know. Or maybe he just doing him. I don't know. But I had to throw that out there. That I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't give a fuck about no motherfucking baby. I don't give a shit. All that fucking crying and that shit the fuck annoying. I'm being real. That's why I always told people I don't want to watch your baby. I never really did the babysitting thing. I have done it, but trust me, I can count on some fingers, okay? I can count on some fingers. So I never made that, my goal in life to be sitting there fucking babysitting other people fucking kids. Look, you had them. That's on you. You're not gonna fuck up my fun. Shit, that's on you. And that was my mentality. What I look like. So you go out and have fun, and I'm supposed to stay in the house, and these ain't even my motherfucking children. What? Shit. Who? 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 My brother did that shit, going out with other bitches and leaving all trying. One day, I said, "No, nigga, don't make this no habit. I do it this one time. That's it." Hell no. Oh fuck no. Fuck, I look like, and it was like 9 of them at the time. I don't even want to start counting. It was like, yeah, like 8 or 9 of them motherfuckers. The fuck? I don't think so. I no. Yeah. Mm-mm. So I'm really not into that. It's just not me. So like I said again, ladies, if you don't have any, and 9:09 on the clock, enjoy that, embrace it. Everything happens for a reason, and you got to believe that. You know what I'm saying? Because what's about to go down, a lot of people going, a lot of people going to die. You know why? Because they have to worry about their children. It even says that in the Bible. It says, I think that's in Revelations. I'm not sure. Let me see what. Let me see. Let me ask you. Let me see. Hold up. Let me see. Let me ask AI. Let me see what this is. All right, let me see. Let me talk. Where's the mic? Uh, what is this? Normally let me talk. But let me see. What Bible verse? speaks about having children in the end times. All right. Let me see what it says. I don't know why it's not speaking to me. Hold up. What Matthew's 24:19. It says, woe to those who are pregnant. And I'm going to say it again. Hold up. It's going fast. Hold up. Thank you, AI. So it says right here, Matthew's 24:19 to 20. It says, woe to those who are pregnant and to those who are nursing babies in those days, and pray that your fight may not be in winter or on the Sabbath, because they're going to die. And it says, another verse talks about the end times in 1 John 2:18, which says, little children, it is the last hour. And as you have heard that the Antichrist is coming, even now many Antichrists have come, by which we know that it is the last hour. I hope it helps. I was reading that part. All right, so that's what it says. That's Matthew's 24, verse 24, 19 to 20. Okay. Let me see. No, let me copy and paste this. Hold on. No, let me select all. Hold on. Yeah. I don't know. 1 minute I could use the mouse. Oh shit. 1 minute I could use the mouse. Oh no. I'm sorry, y'all. Look, I'm not that savvy, okay? Y'all heard Bree say that. But she was like, you like an old lady there. Oh man. But Bree, my little buddy though, I care. That's why I had to tell her mom on her. I was like, I'm telling. Fuck that. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. All right. Oh, I got it. I want to put it in the let me see. I want to put it in the chat. No, I don't, because I don't need y'all. Let me take a picture of it, and I'll post it in the community section. Post it. Let me see. No, it's like they know I'm about to take pictures. I notice the more spiritual and more awakening I'm getting, my photos getting more and more fucked up. It's like they make my pictures blurry where you can't see this, you can't see that. I've been having problems with my phone. Let me see. Let me write it down. Hold up. Write it down. Oh, Lord, I'm sitting on my legs. Why do I do that? I don't know why I do that. All right, Matthew 24, 19 to 20. And I'm going to post that. I'm going to screenshot it, post it like that. I'm going to do that. All right, everybody. We're going to do that. See what we get out of that. All right. What else? It was something that I wanted to ask the audience. It was something about the Bible, but I gotta do better. Cause I be thinking about stuff, and instead of just going live, I just keep it to myself. But anywho, that's all I have so far. It's an hour, yeah. Let me get out of here. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. What is life without love and laughter? And you gotta hug yourself, hug somebody, feed that heart. You have to feed the heart. Remember, hurt people do hurt things. You know, hurt people do hurt things. I come from a place of love. I hope you know that, understand that. Welcome to, yeah, I said it for those of you who are watching but not subscribing or commenting. I appreciate your view. You know, you just looking at it, you know, helps with the views or whatever. But just know I don't feel no type of way. I really don't care because I'm so sociable that when I'm out in these streets, and that was at 9:15, but I ain't say nothing. I'm so sociable that I spread my word like that. I get people attention like that. It don't have to be online. I never really been like that online savvy kind of person. Always like hands on in person, stuff like that. You know, the times has changed. The people are more crazier, more jealous and envious. So I'm just going with the flow and whatever God tell me to do. Hey, that's what I'm going to do. You know, it ain't about you, and you. I can care motherfucking less. I look. I learned a long time ago. You worrying about what people think, you gonna go fucking nuts. You gonna go nuts. And at the end of the day, when I stand before God, I can't go back and get that motherfucker, father, fucker, whatever kind of fucker they are. I can't go get them. I gotta face that shit by myself. So why would I give a fuck about what the fuck you think? You know, and that's people's problems, worrying about what somebody else thinks. Let me tell you something, it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing to overcome, you know? But at some point, you got to change that. That's why that's another reason why I started transitioning. Because I'm like, damn, I know the health problems in my family. And I don't want to sit here. I'm getting older. So I have to start changing my lifestyle. I don't want to sit there and be changing my lifestyle when something tragic happened. Only a fool does that. When you can avoid all of that by having some sense and saying, look, I'm older now. I didn't have my fun doing this. That's why I said cigarettes. I didn't have my fun. Why should I be smoking? I pray. I thank God a lot. Not enough, but a lot that I got shot in my neck and I was smoking cigarettes like ain't not like nothing was wrong with my motherfucking throat. And don't have nothing wrong with me. I said, oh, let me stop before I end up. And that was God's way of saying, because I kept hearing this voice saying, look, you better stop smoking before you end up having some fucked up shit with your throat. You know? So I said, well shit, why wait until something happened? Let me start, taking a little bit more better care and cautious of myself and handle myself like I'm already an elder, even though I'm a junior senior citizen. Today! And it's so crazy how that shit happened in Hawaii and certain things happened on my birthday. I already knew something was going to happen on my birthday. I already knew it on the 13th. You feel me? Oprah, they going to get your little ass. Like I said, I never liked your ass. Color Purple, it was all right. But I really didn't like the movie like that. I wanted to smack everybody but motherfucking uh uh fucking Whippy. Okay? Because Oprah in the movie, she turned a blind eye to certain that naive shit. I didn't like that, but when that bitch started giving free shit to crackers, oh, I already knew that bitch was foul right there and then. That's just how my gift worked. A lot of celebrities, certain celebrities that come out, I can kind of tell if they fucking wicked or not. Like, it's a certain level that I see. Because every celebrity, I can't see that. But I don't look for it either. So that's probably why I don't see it. But that bitch is dark. And for y'all not, I never been a fan of hers or Obama. I said, oh, when he became president, I said, nah, something ain't right. Something ain't right about this shit. This shit, something is definitely wrong, and something definitely started when he became president. Something that they didn't share with us happened for him to step into that. So hey, it is what it is. I do got something to do with it because I'm living and y'all supposed to be overseeing me, which you think you do, but you really fucking don't. You know what I'm saying? Because I belong to God. And we're gonna see when that day comes because you just gonna have to kill me because I'm not doing none of that shit. It's just not gonna happen. And guess what? I'm gonna come back. And when I do come back, I ain't transitioning nowhere. I'm automatically jumping into you, your motherfucking family. I'm jumping in your heart, your brains. I'm fucking you up. So you can go ahead and play with me, but I'm very vengeful when it comes to that shit. You think I'm just gonna cross over? Bitch, I'm gonna fuck you and your bloodline up, bitch. That's what the fuck I'm doing. I'm not fucking playing with your asses. I'm talking to all y'all government motherfuckers and anybody that feel like they can just touch me for no fucking reason. Like you're entitled. Go ahead, do your thing. And after you do your dance, I'm gonna show you how I dance. And I know you think it can't happen, but I promise you, on my motherfucking soul, I even told God I will go to hell just to kill them motherfuckers in the spiritual world. Bitch, let's have it. Let's motherfucking have it. Because I'm not sitting down for you. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Hey! That's what I'm about. Just us. Yep. So I'm going to throw that out there too. You know what I'm saying? And it's so crazy because a lot of y'all celebrities, I'm starting to look at y'all a little bit differently because I see how you're moving. It's a lot of y'all too. It's crazy. Just to manipulate the people for fucking money and gain. And you think you tapping into my energy. No, you ain't. You ain't tapping into my shit at all. That's why I shared that video of them angels outside my motherfucking door. Yeah, go to the shorts. Watch that short video. The couple of that minute and 21 seconds? Flying all around my door. Oh yes. I even got photos of auras in the tree. Outside my house. I'm great. I mean, I just don't get y'all. But, I had to throw that out there for the government. Because everybody that they think people want to follow, they try to knock down. Okay, send me to jail. Okay. Guess what? Y'all did that already. And guess what happened? The whole judicial system is falling, isn't it? So you can go ahead and sit me and you can go ahead and sit me and your system all you want. My old Sally will tell you, I sat there, me and that bitch sat next to each other looking at the Bible, reading the Bible. And I said, should we turn the TV off? And we looked at each other and we didn't. You know what God did? God turned that shit off. That bitch was so fucking scared. That bitch was so fucking scared in that cell. It wasn't even funny. So yeah, you can interview anybody that ever been a celly of mines. And when the spirit moved, it moved. So I ain't gonna do nothing but sit there and chant and meditate, bitch. And I'm gonna fuck it all up. Now you might be playing, but I'm not playing. You might want that work, but I don't. I'm chilling. And I would appreciate if you all stop saying, oh yeah, she can't be touched. Yeah. Yes, the fuck I can. When God says I can be touched. Anything outside of that, no, I can't. But stop saying that because you're going to make me a target. Because they ain't going to do nothing but make them mad. That's not how you're going to get elevated, by throwing me to the wolves. See, you don't even recognize what you're doing. So please, stop saying that. Again, I can be touched if God wants me to be touched. Because I noticed that the government always locking people up. I could say be killing them in jail. You could do all that. Y'all did it twice in Obama. Y'all locked me up twice. And Obama was involved each time. And when I say that, my first time, I'm going to say it again, the first time I got out of jail from doing 11 and a half months, Obama, I got out on his ordination day. And then the second time I got locked up, and I did like 2 weeks in here, I think. Not even a month. But I've been in here a couple of times, but the second time, right? I got out on the day he got elected the second time. And see, I was anointed with the Holy Ghost when I got locked up those times. My first bid. I caught the Holy Ghost and all of that. And the devil was so mad at 11:11, 02 on the clock. The spirit was so, and now that I think about it, I think my husband, cousins, and them was looking for some dirt on me and told them people where I was because the address and the name that I gave them was not my real information. So how the fuck did they find out my real name? It's real odd how they found that out. You know, I'm giving you, I'm giving you the wrong fucking, I don't know if I gave them my ID. That's probably how they found me. I don't know, but I felt like somebody surfaced that because it was like, as soon as I got saved, that's when the warrant came. And I'm like, wow. But I guess you know what? I was prepared like a motherfucker. Some people was like, damn, I ain't never seen nobody turn themselves in early. Ha! Let's get this shit rolling. Let's get it started. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Came in there with my hair braided already, all that shit. I had everything ready. But my husband thought I was going to rot. Shit, I was living good in that bitch. I swear to God. And not saying I'm not condoning, go to jail and shit and all that. But I was well taken care of course. And I had money in my bank account and didn't have to spend any of my money because I had a good friend that looked out for me, even paid for the babysitting for my dog. I mean, my cat and my turtle until they didn't have my turtle no more. They got paid for the food and to watch my cat, and got paid, and they phone bill paid. you know. So but when I came home with all those new ass clothes in my bag with Victoria's Secret and Bath and Body shit, he looked at me like, "What the fuck? Yeah, what you thought I rotted, bitch? Cause you ain't send me no money and no support and come see me and none of that, right? Yeah, I took your equipment. I paid for it, bitch. And God told me to do that because you ain't do nothing but snort and drink and do drugs. Mhm. So you want to blame me? No, bitch. Wasn't you getting money? I thought you was getting money before you met me. The fuck? And then got me paying your rent when I get out of jail the next day. I was like, man, fuck it, just to be comfortable. That's why I was so quick to leave your ass on Valentine's Day. Once that bitch called, you got me fucked up. I'm out. You want to cheat like you ain't married? Oh, no problem. No motherfucking problem. You never hurt my feelings. You never hurt me because I never loved you. I just wanted to do the right thing and show God that I can be married and I can live a holy life. I can be virtuous. That was my goal, to be a virtuous woman. And I got it because I worked for it. You let that girl bust me in my head and come to find out, I don't even think she was your cousin. I think that was some girl you was fucking. But don't worry, I beat that bitch ass. Thank God. You thought it was sweet. It was fucking respectful. You're not a protector. I don't feel safe around you and I don't trust you. And then the pastor told me, I ain't gonna let him hurt you. And I'm looking like, bitch, I ain't gonna let him hurt me. What the fuck? But I know how slick he is and how vindictive he is. Come to my door and see what happened. And I'm the bitch. I'll open my door and throw shit on you because you're not invited. You have no business at my door. No family members, no none of that shit. You don't have that right to come to my door. You're not invited. At all. See, the thing is, I never needed y'all. And when I did, I paid you. But y'all need me. And you needed me. Gave y'all all business ideas so y'all can make money. I tell you, boy. I don't owe anybody anything except for my bills. That's it. I don't owe anybody shit. Yup, confirmation. I didn't have to burp. The fucking phone was wrong. I mean, notification. Whatever. So I don't owe anybody anything. That's what I'm saying. Like, one thing I learned about truthful people, they confront people. They bring things to the surface. See, liars don't want you to know who they are, who said it, all of that. Don't think I'm not paying attention. Oh, and let me tell you something. I never wanted to be part of, I married you for you, to try to love you, not for nobody's family. I don't give a fuck about your family. I got my own family that's dysfunctional. I ain't even getting along with my own family. Why the fuck would I care about somebody else's family? If you care about me, I care about you. Other than that, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to talk to y'all. I don't want to get to know y'all. I already know what you're about. You're a cult. So why would I want to be part of that? But I'll have respect. I don't mind. I'm cordial, but don't ever think I want to be part of your family. I promise you, my family is more royal than yours. Let's start pulling history, right? So all of that bullshit, I got families that's in museums, nigga. The fuck you mean? Royal what? That's bullshit. Your family never been royal to me. I never was the type that looked at pastors like they was God. Cause you're not. You're just a messenger, just like I am. That's it. So I don't give a fuck about none of that. Never did. That's why I never tried to reach out to hang out. Ooh, that wrong. You know what I mean? I never did that because I don't care. So I just wanted to share that too. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers get the game fucked up. I see the childishness, always talking about people, laughing at people. That shit ain't cool. You a bishop. What you doing? What you doing? I ain't gonna say your name, but you know who I'm talking about, lady. I see it. I've seen it. Oh, my fault. I'm so dumb. Y'all don't think I see that. My fault. And you think I want to be a part of what? No, thank you. Yo, this shit be funny. The shit that y'all think I'm interested in, and I'm not. I don't understand people. And I don't want to understand that mindset because that shit is messy and tacky. Hmm. So I wanted to throw that out there too, because it's just something God allowing me to do. So I'm going to do it. And don't worry. Oh, I'm getting that divorce, nigga. Ooh, that's my Christmas gift. Because God already told me I will not get blissed until I divorce your ass. And I'm just taking my time. I don't know why. And when God say go, it's a go. And I'm like, okay, well, I messed up the paperwork last time, but I won't mess it up this time. Actually, I didn't mess it up. The person didn't do their job properly and they weren't listening to me. Because, bitch, I told you my situation. So my situation gets certain paperwork. So I just got frustrated with that shit. I said, oh, well, maybe it's a sign, not to, okay, I don't want to rush. But I'm still not going to meet with him. Just because I didn't divorce you don't mean I want you and hoping that we're going to be together one day. Never. I swear to God on my soul. Never. Because I prayed out of marriage. I said, oh, God, get me out of here because he ain't shit. I'm sleeping with the devil. I got jinns biting me at night. Fucking all these frogs and shit popping up in my dreams. I'm getting paralyzed in my sleep, even though that was a good one, though, because God cleansed my tongue because the next day I didn't have desire to suck dick, drink, smoke weed, smoke cigarettes, nothing. So that was a good thing. So if it was a demon, why would a demon want me to stop sucking dick for money? Why would a demon want me to stop cursing? Why would a demon want me to stop drinking? So when these spirits come to you and paralyze you, if you're good, you're going to get good spirits and you're going to get cleansed. If you're wicked, you're just going to get some demons added onto your ass and disrespected and all of that. That's what the God told me. So explain to me again, if it's a bad spirit, when you get paralyzed, why did this spirit clean my tongue where I didn't even have, I naturally did not curse. My husband said, you notice you ain't curse all day? And I was like, damn. So what demon will stop you from doing that? If it's good, it's bad. It's good and bad in everything. That means being paralyzed in your sleep. There's good entities and there are bad entities. And you have good entities that come and will cleanse you. Y'all better get with this shit. Y'all read the fucking word, but yet and still, y'all still don't, you're not getting it. You're not trusting it. You're not having faith in it. You're trying to put your perspective in what you're reading. No, just let go and receive at 121:12 on the clock. The one in them twos. Alpha and Omega. No, well, the beginning is 0, the end is 1. That's what the universe told me, but whatever. I don't, I don't know. That means for something, I don't know. But maybe God let me know later. Excuse me. You gotta let me know later. Oh, for those of you who are new that's watching, when I burp, that's confirmation or deliverance, or maybe the both. But that's a solid yes from the universe, okay? I know it's a weird way, but that's how God works with me, right? So find what works for you. But I had to just throw little things out there like that because this dude is a type of dude that think his shit don't stink. And furthermore, I would never fuck with a nigga with his body like that. I like niggas. I love niggas with a banging ass body. I don't like niggas, you know what I mean, big ass stomachs and shit, but you really not big, but your stomach big as fuck. I don't. I'm into. I'm a Leo, so I'm into appearance as well. I'm not just. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bitch. You got to look good to me because the moment you start looking ugly, I'm gonna get. That's just how I am, and I ain't sorry for it. I like what the fuck I like in the same way you want to look at something good, bitch. I do too. Fuck, I want to look at some nasty looking ass fucking nigga, bitch. I ain't looking nasty for you. The fuck, look nasty, greedy, showing plates and shit like. Showing plates of nasty, unclean ass food. Lord help me. Hey. Hell no. And you know what? The funny part, the nigga walk like a drug addict. Wait, hold up, that spirit coming out. Hold up, let me spit. That was deliverance right there. See, I could be petty. I could be real petty, but I'm having fun right now. Cause this nigga, my husband on paper and his family, they swear they the shit. No, you're not the shit. I've been around some real fucking motherfucking people that got bread. That's important. Like, no. And that's how my husband, he man, it's so crazy. Cause they don't, yo, it's sick shit, y'all. Cause she don't even really like him. Your own cousin don't like your ass, and he sit up there in front of church every day listening, clapping in hand, like motherfucker. And I feel like she left him out of something. I mean, think about it. You just a family church, and you ain't the deacon, and you ain't nothing yet. They don't want you to be glorified either. You's about a dumbass. I mean, for you to be so smart, for you to be so smart, you dumb as shit. Yeah, I said it. You know, God is going to let me see what I need to see when I need to see it. I don't go fishing and looking for shit. That's how you break your peace. Looking for shit. That's like bitches when we be looking in the niggas' phones and shit. We be peaceful in the motherfucker. And the moment we see some shit, you know, now our peace is disturbed. You know? Like, fuck that. I love to chill. Ain't nobody got time. I really don't. But it's so funny how they trying to use their psychology skills to block me out. Now, how you was just Joe as fuck when I went to church, but I sit there. And that's another thing. My pastor, well, not my pastor, she ain't my pastor, but I don't have a pastor, right? God, my pastor. But I sent her daughter some information because her dude came to me asking about, you know, how can I, you know, you know, get, you know, like straighten up and, you know, some healthy things, right? Never replied. And God said, that's because they're playing a mind game. Don't fall for that shit. And I'm not. They figure, oh, if you ignore me, you're going to mentally do some shit. Bitch, I don't give a fuck about that shit. I don't give a fuck. And at the end of the day, what am I getting? What am I getting out of this? Nothing. What am I going to gain? Fucking with you. Seriously. Because I done went to a couple of churches with them and be looking at the churches that they be representing and talking, and I'm like, these people wicked. I seen all that shit. Ugh. That's why I was like, man, let me get the fuck up out this motherfucking church. I was quick to get up out that bitch. When I came to church, and when I got out of jail, the church was so packed because they all wanted to see how I looked. They thought I was gonna look all fucked up and all stressed out. I came up in that motherfucking church at the jail, 11 and a half motherfucking months, looking gooder than a motherfucker. Yes. I swear to God. Woo. I tell you, boy, this is some funny shit. Y'all better watch out from these people that claim they love the Lord. It's bullshit. Because ain't no way in the fuck you about God, but you ignoring somebody. Even though I'm just saying, even though I don't care, but think about it. If you about God, you know what I'm saying? All they worrying about is other Christian people. They're not worrying about none of us, y'all. Some churches are like that. They don't give a fuck you outside of you don't love God, then hey, keep them out. And that's why these righteous, so-called righteous people are the ones that aren't going. They aren't going. It takes more than just sitting in church, hollering about some hallelujah and thank you God and going to Bible study. It takes more than that. It takes more than just catching the Holy Ghost. Because I caught the Holy Ghost in 2007 and I still wasn't in my crown chakra then. Boom. So that don't mean a motherfucking thing. I didn't get my crown until 2020. No, 2000. I didn't get my crown till 2022. Last year, right, y'all? I gotta look at the video. It was last year, but it was recently when I came back to Philly, and I got back to Philly in 2021. So it had to be 22, 21 to 22. It didn't take me long. I came straight out of my root chakra. Once I came back home, I felt good. I felt safe. So I was able to release all of that anxiety and tension from being away from home for 8 years, away from everybody I knew, except for the ex-boyfriend I ran into down there. Thought he was gonna get some pussy. Nah, nigga. I grind on you though. Pray for me, y'all. But he ain't get none of my cookies, right? So it took me like 4 months once I got back home. It didn't even take me 6 months, the same way it didn't take me that long to catch the Holy Ghost. At all. But to tap into that Kundalini, oh yeah. You don't deserve shit that you ain't worked for, bitch. Period. You ain't got it, you ain't deserve it. And that's why that's why people don't like helping people. Because you end up getting something that they can't get and don't have. You know, imagine sleeping with somebody that hates you. That's why a lot of niggas, when I realized that they got to that level, that's when I start fucking them in their ass. Oh my God. I swear to God, I'm too much for myself. I'll be like, damn, bitch, just say that. But I'm being honest. I would start making them niggas grade themselves. Right. I take away the fucking nigga dignity. That's how shrewd I was. Oh yeah, you hate me, bitch? I'm gonna start sticking shit in your ass. Mm-hmm. Yep, and it's gonna feel so good that you're gonna want a dick back there, bitch. Booyah. Gotcha. I'm the number one stunner under God. Don't fucking play with me. And see that psychology class that that fake ass pastor didn't want to help me with. I ended up getting to be in that class. I paid close attention. Yep. Oh yeah. I'm naturally good at that shit. But if you tell me to take a test and I ain't study, I'll probably fail it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So their psychology shit is not working on me. They think it is. Oh yeah, she's trying to get to you today. I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything. I'm not trying to use anybody to get that. I swear to God on my soul, I don't want my husband. I promise you. So his boo boo, your girlfriend, or whoever she is, look, Shorty, that's trash. I don't do trash. I don't do trash no more. So you can have that shit. You know, because after it sit for so long, it stink. I'm good. No trash juice for me. It's it. You can't make that shit up. Oh my God. Wait, hold on. Hold up. Yo, I'm having so much fun right now. Because I gotta let that pettiness out. You can't hold it in for so much. You know what I'm saying? And I can be very petty. You know what I'm saying? But boo boo, I don't want your boo. I don't want that nigga. To any ex-boyfriend and their girlfriend might be watching. I don't want him. That's why he over there with you. You feel me? For real. After a while, bitch, give up. Like, look, I quit. Shit. My mind on something else. I done had my fun. I done butt broke that bitch. So you can have it. Yes. You got him after I butt broke him. And if you ain't butt broken, you didn't confess to me about licking a dick or letting them lick your shit. Yeah. You know, what else? Let me see. What else can I share, God? Can we be more petty, God? Because look, that Cinderella story come from my great grandmother, and her name is Cinderella Theodosia Hedgebath. Oh, dang. What motherfucking nigga you know walking around with the name Cinderella? It's only a couple of them in the world. That part. So, your royalty, I can care less about that shit. It means dust to me and God. Because God not even pleased at all. All I know is your congregation is dying. All I know is people just dying left and right. And God also told me, how you got a church? And I don't really see nobody from the community. They're coming out of the community. That's not a good thing. I would feel some type of way in a community. In a community. See, people think because they high up, so they think that they can't be checked. I'm just trying to help you save yourself. Because what you think you're doing is cute is not. God ain't liking it because I wouldn't be saying it. You got to work harder for your community. I would feel like shit having a church and nobody in my community is coming. And some people, they so fixated on not changing. But see, God, they all talking about, oh, God don't change. God always change, because what I was taught was that God always do something different and mighty and amazing and good, when the devil always copy and do the same shit over and over again, just at a different time, different day, different level, different person, different place, all that shit. But God is always doing something different, but his word stays the same. But he's going to give his people words to say that won't sound the same, but it has the same meaning and the same message, just on a different level. Make this shit make motherfucking sense. Right? Because I can comprehend enough to know the glory of God. I know how God moved, and it ain't moving over there. God said, no, don't you go back in there. And I said, well, damn. I was excited too. I was making me some fucking muffins for the church. God said, oh, And when I was there, the fucking fake ass pastor, he was fucking waiting for something. It was like he was waiting for me to fuck up. Like, yeah, oh yeah, let me hurry up so I can put hands on her and take her energy. Sick shit like that. Because I said, you know what? I have to stop going there, because the first time somebody would have fucking touched me, talking about some rebuking and all that shit, I swear to God on my soul, I was whooping ass. You got me fucked up. I was going to start swinging and throwing bitches. So to avoid all that, I ain't going in there, because I know they want to touch me, and I know they want to take my energy. I know this. That's why they showed the video that I didn't come with the girl with them touching the girl head. I'm looking like, Lord God said, taking the energy. And then the other bitch, the reason why me and my husband was arguing a lot, because she's the kind of bitch that sit in church and look at other people's men and don't even really want them, just want to start trouble. You know, that's a witch. That's a fucking witch. I forget what her name is. Because she lied and told my husband that I was going to a hotel. Bitch, I worked at Craftmatic. Fuck wrong with you, bitch? Ho, I'm going to fuck the work. If I was going to see a nigga, I would have met him somewhere closer than that, so I wouldn't have to pay for a fucking cab, and he would have been scooping my ass up. But she lied to my husband peoples about that. Damn, what is that fucking girl name? She's that much of a nobody. Damn. She moved to Jersey. That's all I know. Oh, damn. What is that damn girl name? Tifa, some shit. Some little ghetto ass name. I was like, wow. Yeah. I said, wow. And I seen her in the cab because I asked her, I said, because it looked like she was stalking me. Because I was like, when I seen her, I was like, was you on the boulevard? Or, you know, she was like, no, that wasn't me. And I'm looking like, one thing about me, I never forget a face. I never forget a face. Especially somebody I sit in church with every fucking day. I mean, every week. I said, this bitch is stalking me. That bitch was going to a hotel. Ho, not me. Fuck, I look like, bitch, I got a townhouse. Fuck, I look like going to a hotel with a nigga and I'm married. I never did that. I never cheated on my husband. When I left, and that was that. And I prayed out of that bitch. And that bitch called, and that was that. Gonna call the cops. Oh, yeah, trying to get me locked up, man. Up. After I ran that game, look, I know my rights. And this is my marital home. They couldn't do nothing. I said, oh, but don't leave. I packed all my shit and rolled the fuck out. I ain't never called him. I never text him, never said anything, never, none of that. I rolled out, and that was that. That was that. And then I think I spoke to him one time. He reached out. I spoke to him one time when I was at my mom's house, and he kept trying to throw God in my face like I don't know God. Well, bitch, you ain't even got the Holy Ghost, let alone the crown chakra. And you sitting there, and I kept telling him, I'm good. I know what I got this. I'm no nigga. You check. He kept trying to call me a hypocrite. Kept trying to say I ain't saved. All that shit. No, nigga, you're not saved. That's why the cops made you leave the house with that coke in your nose, trying to get me locked up. I'm like, this nigga crazy. I ain't leaving you my nice ass furniture. Shit like that. No. Fuck out of here. Bringing bitches in the house while I'm at work and school and shit. Like, nigga, I'm finding bitch clothes in my house that ain't even mine. Nigga, fuck out of here. You think I'll fuck with you again, bitch? Oh, I was wondering where that weed went. Because I was like, damn, what she came in here and took my bud? My shirt, still in my damn marijuana. I'm glad I didn't take that shirt in there because she's supposed to fix it for me. It's a little knit. Shit. What? Oh shit, time to smoke. Let me take a little hit. Say no, it's not. I had weed, but I found a bud. I was just dropping this shit. Fuck it. But yeah, so I had to share that a little bit because he's really tried to use, and then gonna tell my cousin, oh yeah, he said if you need something, give him a call. Bitch, I don't need that from you. 16 years later, you want to offer me some shit now that I didn't inherited some shit? Minus the other shit that I didn't get that my mom and them should have been breaking me off with. Like, what? Man, please. Please. You ain't never getting no access to my shit, bitch. Never. Ever. And by you being separated from somebody so long, you can't fight me for anything. But I did invest in you. You never invested in me. All that shit you had for them trees, I bought all that shit. If you would have listened, you would have had your own landscaping successful company. But you didn't. You didn't want to listen to me. You would have been rich already. Dumbass. Stupid. Stupido. Do your sucio. Why they go? Let me stop. I learned that curse word. But I'm being real here, though. He would have been rich if he would have just rolled with me. Think I was sitting there investing in this nigga. What's wrong with you? You owe me money for them fucking tools. How about that? Somebody, I owe you something. Bitch, please. And then my shady ass cousin is all on his dick. So I get him his tools back so he can make money. No, bitch. What was you making before you met me? Oh, my fault. You was taking people tax income money. My fault. Thief. You're a thief. You even went to your aunt's house and stole, and they thought I helped you. The fuck? Bitch, I got 10 stacks in my motherfucking bank account. What the fuck I want to steal $50 for? Are you fucking kidding me? That's crazy. I was admiring that lady house. Her house was so nice, y'all. It was her artwork was beautiful. And this nigga stealing. Yo, man, that's crazy, yo. Crazy. Fuck out of here. And they all watching my videos. And you know how I know you watching me? Because your name comes up when it says suggest. Why am I suggesting? Either you watching me. The only time that comes up is when a person is watching you, or you have their phone number in your phone. When it comes to people you seen before and you know. They found your ass. Boom. So I know which people from that church been watching me. You can't make this shit up. Like, hey, you think I'm dumb? I'm gonna play dumb. Until the moment you try to strike, and then you're gonna see how dumb who is. Y'all feel me? Cause don't think I'm talking to myself. I'm doing a YouTube video. Oh, she ain't pay me no mind. So she won't think I'm talking to myself. Shit. I be like, I'm rehearsing sometimes, and she be like going in her room. But what else? I just had to share that. Don't let nobody play psychological games with y'all. For real. If a motherfucker, and what keeps you safe is, if they not showing you love, don't show them none, and that'll keep you safe. That'll keep your feelings from being hurt. I'm telling you. Play people the way they play you. That means the way they deal with you, you deal with them. No feelings attached. I didn't get attached to them people. And you could tell I never loved my husband because I never ever contacted him once I left. You know what I'm saying? I only stayed, when I got out of jail, I stayed with him a month. Because I got out on the 1st of January. I think I got out on New Year's Day. Yep. I got out on New Year's Day, 2009. And I left on Valentine's Day. I paid the fucking rent. This nigga ain't even wake me up with no gift or nothing. Like, really? Like, I said, oh no, I'm out. Bitch, you ain't got to love me, nigga. But guess what? I'm going to make sure that I be filled with the Lord. And I make sure that I stand before God and tell him everything I need him to do to handle your ass. And voila. Patience. Prayer. Right. And you know why God is giving me what God is giving me on 14417 on the clock? Because I earned it. I'm sincere and I'm innocent. I did nothing to nobody. I always looked out for all y'all. Giving my time and my energy. My money. Fucking paying $800-900 on ties I ain't even made. What? Just looking out. Because I want to see you grow and have money. 14448 on the clock. Shit, what? That's crazy. Tell me where we do that at. And that's why I'm so blessed. Because I was giving, boy, I ain't give a fuck. Because I knew it was wrong to be giving these people. But God said, go ahead, because I'm going to bless you. Don't worry. Just do it. And I did it. I don't need for shit. I haven't needed for anything, period. Because I've always been blessed. Period. Period. I wasn't out here for 16 years after leaving my marriage, out here fucked up on these streets. Who you talking to? Because anybody will tell you, especially in the whole industry, that girl was making her money. None of them strippers, hoes, none of them can say anything bad about me when it came to getting a fucking dollar at all. It might not have been what I felt like I deserved, but I made money. So where was I doing wrong at? Bad at? A location? Man, you know how many apartments I done had and cribs? I moved just cause. I can get in a relationship, that shit over. Oh, I'm moving. Real quick. I was the queen of that shit back in the day. Oh, this nigga think he come back here? Shit. Pack all my shit and be gone. For real. Okay? I mean, talk to niggas that really been with me. And most of the niggas I've been with, I was beating their ass. So if a nigga talk about he been with me and he fucked me, did he get beat the fuck up? Because the only one that beat me up was my husband, but he did sneak me. I attacked him and he waited till my back was turned and then hit me. And then he apologized after that. And then I waited a couple of days and then I maced that bitch. My whole wall was red. Maced his ass right in his face. But that's how much of a nothing ass nigga he was. That you waited till my fucking back was turned, bitch. That's crazy. I wasn't worried about you hitting me back. That was nothing. But the fact that you stole me, fuck out of here. That was crazy though. It wasn't nothing I couldn't handle though. And he kind of knew I was special too because we was in the bathroom together because he only take 5 minutes. You know, I ain't never seen nobody take showers that fast in my life. But I kept putting his rag on the shower thing, rack rail, whatever it's called, and my rag kept falling. My rag, I put it up there like 3 times and that shit kept falling. And me and him looking at each other like, yo, and he seen me putting it up right, but it just kept falling off. And then he did something one day and I went in my room because I had a walk-in closet, a wardrobe closet. So it wasn't really big, but you can walk up in that bitch. it was, I love that closet. Oh my God. Oh my God. I miss that closet. But anyway, every girl loves a good closet. But what was I getting ready to say? Oh, he did something, and I went in the closet, in the room. I locked the room door and then went into the closet and shut that door. And I started speaking in tongues. By the time I was done, that nigga was so fucking scared. He was like, "I'm so sorry, but nigga, you ain't all that scared because you was trying to mimic my tongue, so you could trick people into thinking you saved." I mean, this nigga is sick, and I was so mad at myself that I should have cared more about who I was dealing with. I was just so desperate to get in God's eyes, not the pastor, but the presence of God. And then God just told me earlier too. God, I said, God, I didn't even say nothing. It just he said, I took you through a lot because you ignored me. Because when I was younger, God was actually my imaginary friend. I would kiss my pillow and hug it and stuff like it was like he was human. And God said I got older and I stopped doing that. And that's when I accumulated a lot of bad luck. Ooh, that was in my what's this finger? Mercury next to the pinky. But not Mercury, what's this? Venus, I think. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, and then Mercury, I think. Mercury or Venus. But God was like, yeah, that's why. That's one of the reasons why. I was like, oh shit. So I was really jealous, that I started getting into boys and ignoring. So you can do you, but don't forget about God. Don't forget about doing what you've been doing. Don't change that up unless you're enhancing it. Don't take away. So yeah, that was, why, I went through a couple of things that I had no business going through. But then I love adventure, and I'll just put myself in situations knowing what the outcome going to be. But I just had, for some reason, just had to play it out. And now that I've been through these things, I know why, because it's meant for me to share it with the world and whoever will listen, how to overcome these things and how it's somebody out here that can relate to what you're going through. I'm that girl. You feel me? So it was all worth it and it was fun. And I'm going to have a lot more fun just on another level, So I thank y'all guys for letting me vent about that. But I just had to say it because I mean, I'm quiet right now, but I ain't all that motherfucking quiet. I'm just moving the way God telling me, because when I cut, I cut. That's that Geechee in me. You feel me? Don't give me a motherfucking knife, bitch. You might lose your limbs. Don't play with me. And I got 2 ninja swords. I ain't playing. I'm about to get but I ain't get my bow and arrow yet, but I'm about to. And I got to get a lot of the arrows, because when I let you go off or whatever, you might have your gun, but bitch, you gonna run out of bullets. I could pick my shit back up and reuse it. I could pull that bitch out your body and reuse that bitch, but you can't reuse that bullet. Oh shit. Let me start talking shit. I don't want no trouble. But if it come, hey, but what else? What else can I share, God? What else can I share? Uh, must be deliverance. I don't know, y'all. See, that's how I know it's good for me to say a guy like, yeah, now I can move on. Because that's why it's not good to hold things in. Because when you hold things in, wicked things in, whether anybody see it or not, you're going to get sick. And a lot of liars get, I'm going to say it again. I said it in a couple of my videos. Liars get cancer. A lot of liars and sneaky people catch cancer. Your behavior determines what type of illness and disease, because it's all a disease, you have. So, hey, you can think you're getting away with something all you want, but Mother Earth is going to handle that ass. And I know plenty of elderly people that die from natural causes. Because my great grandfather, when I was taking care of him, he was 96 at the time. And only thing was wrong with him was dementia. Because he used to call me the girl upstairs. He just let anybody in. The girl upstairs. I'm like, God damn, I'm glad I ain't got no enemies at that time. Shit. He like, the girl upstairs. I wake up, motherfucker sitting around me smoking weed. Like, what the fuck? The hell? How the fuck you coming in somebody's house blazing and shit and don't wake them up? Shit. They like, you had to wake up. Like, yo, it was crazy. That was fun. I just wish I was more mature then, and because I had a house right there and then, but my jealous ass cousin that's dead now fucked that up. That's how God worked. You fucked up my shit. God killed you and gave me your shit, and it wasn't even your shit because my aunt's still living. So I don't know how that was her shit anyway. How you gonna take over somebody's shit and they still living? That's another thing. Like, how my husband think he's gonna take a house? How you think you gonna take a house and my aunt's still living? She 100 years old, my nigga. How you gonna take somebody's shit that's living? Right. Dumbass people. And just when my mother told me I talk too much. Shit, well, I don't think so, because y'all don't know all my shit, right? It's just so funny. And the bliss part about it? I can laugh about this shit. Certain things I cry about. I'm a crybaby. I cry about happy shit. That's just me. Whatever touches me, right? But it's just so crazy. Like, all my life, I always dealt with people that thought and swore to God that they was hurting me. No, y'all not. Y'all not. Not even my family. Back then you did. But now that I see things like this. Oh, on 444 energy on my phone. 10:09 on the clock. And 15454 on this one. But I don't know what I just got interrupted by them numbers. Them numbers caught me, boy. I be paying attention to that shit because God, yo, it's so amazing. It's just so hard to explain, but damn, y'all, this shit is amazing. Like, it's amazing, and it's sad that I can't share it the way I want to. It's sad, but it's also sad that a lot of people really, hey, you have to create what you want. And I look at it like this: on 10:10 on my clock, what's more important? Because I'm like, shit, everybody want all these big time drug dealers and the richest person. I do too. And you know who the richest person is? That's God. Once you got God, man, you got all that shit. You just gotta wait for some shit. And some shit just not for this location. Like some of them houses they building that's falling the fuck down that they paying $300,000 for. I'm just saying that was a perfect metaphor. Yo, and it's so sad because every time I see something just being destroyed in the planet, I'm happy as fuck. Because that tells me that God is getting closer and closer. Because I'm getting tired. I'm for real. Look, I get tired. God need to come on and hurry the fuck up. You feel me? I didn't have it as 10, 11 on the clock. I didn't have enough at 43 on the energy. Hmm. The fuck? I didn't had enough of y'all fucking stupid ass humans. Like y'all just not getting it. And then it's so crazy because the people that think they so intellectual and so privileged and all of this shit, you ain't getting it either. And I ain't perfect about getting it, but I'm a lot more fur off than y'all asses. And it's just I don't get it. Like I just don't get it. I like the best. I like the best of things. And it's not what you think is the best. Oh God. Oh my God. Because what you think is valuable, I might find it to be trash. You know what I'm saying? So it is. It's just like, but yo, this shit is intense. It's intense. But all the spiritual things that I'm going through, it's just so I just wish I can just give it to everybody so they can be okay 10, 12, 1 o'clock. And I keep saying that because it don't even feel like a minute went by. I'm not even keeping track of the time. I just happen to look at it. It's crazy. I just wish that I can, like just snap my fingers and say, everybody, but hey, it ain't gonna work that way, you know. That bird went right back down. It just won't not in this time. And maybe so, because the bird went back down. So hey, I could be wrong. Who am I? I'm just this lady that don't really show her face on her videos because my face is what the fuck you need to see my face for? Worry about the message. My face ain't gonna help you. How seeing me, how seeing me gonna help you? People that want to see have ill intentions. Because I don't give a fuck about seeing nobody. What the fuck you got to say? That's what I care about. What are you saying? So yeah, that's for those people who, got a problem with me not showing my face. I showed my face plenty of times. So that's not the problem. Crooked teeth and all. I don't give a fuck. I did plenty of videos. I don't and all up in the camera. Don't give a damn. I don't care. That's not it. It's worry about what I'm saying, not how I'm saying it. Only clowns do that. People that's easy to be distracted and really not focused. Still in that root. 202. I mean 20 yeah. 2 20002. Why say it like that? But yeah, this is I don't know how to help you guys. You know, I really don't. But I'm gonna tell you, a lot of y'all gonna get fucked up, and a lot of y'all so comfortable in your wickedness that you think you're not gonna be touched. Mm-mm-mm-mm. See, when you do wicked, and the longer it takes for that punishment, that's because God is conjuring up something where it's going to be coming from all types of angles on all types of levels, and He's going to line all that shit up. And once that ball get rolling, you're going to wish that you never did anything wrong, and you're going to be crying about why me. So 10:15 on the clock. Why me? You know? Hey, I had to learn the hard way, so I already know. you know? So hope this message reached y'all. If I have anything else to say, I'll do another video, but I can't think of anything else right now because I don't just like to talk shit. I ain't doing that, you know. But I really wish I can, like help you guys. Like y'all motherfuckers, we are fucked up. And I say we because you think I'm content with the crown? Oh no, it's got to be another level. It can't just stop right there. I don't believe that. And since I've been thinking that, I've been getting like some black shit in my aura too. Like I don't know, but black been showing up in this shape, and then I shared it before, so I'm just trying to figure that out. Like it got to be more levels than just that. But maybe I haven't perfected this enough, which I'm sure I haven't. 2:02 on the clock, 18. But I just wish I can get to that next level. And I'm kind of nervous because there's some things that I can't say that I've been trying to tap into. And all I'm going to say, y'all, all I can say right now is, how about this? 'Cause I got to watch my words, right? When it comes to talking about the universe, not God, but the universe, the mysteries. All I'm going to say is, um, okay, try to stare at something. And when you stare at something, I don't move things, so you know that. I don't, but this is something else. It's like, all right, what I do? It was something like designed in the floor. And I was just looking. And the first thought that came to mind was, I might as well say it. I'm not going to keep the shit. I swear. Hey, I stare so hard that I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I just like I let my mind go, right? And when I let it go, I was trying to make that shape on the floor dance, if that make any sense. Like it's like our mind, yo, it's crazy. I can't describe it. But I was like, what the fuck? I said, damn, this too many glasses of wine. But God was trying to show me that in so many words we can do it, but I don't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? But God was saying it's possible, basically, is what I'm saying. God was saying that we can do that, but I don't know how to do that, right? So that's the closest I can get to explaining. But I'm like, I got an imagination. I mean, come on now. You're talking to somebody who had an imaginary friend. So, you know, made me want to really cry. But anyway, I just looked at it and kept looking at it. So then I was like, ooh, what if I could just bring it to me? So I'm just like trying to use my imagination. I think in order to do things in certain dimensions, you have to work from the imagination. And in order to do the imagination, you have to step into the the child energy. And in order to get into the child energy, you have to start doing the healing from the child. So you got to nurture the child in order to work with it. If that make any sense, I'm trying to explain it to you guys the best way I can, right? So it's something with this snake, and it was a question that I had asked God, but I forgot it. But I was trying to move the thing on the floor, and then God said, in your past life, I put a hole in the floor when I tried that. I was like, what the fuck? Like, yo, I'm telling you, yo, it's like, look in the mirror, you'll start seeing past shit. I mean, I can't be the only one going through the spiritual shit. I just can't be. I can't be. But I'm experimental as fuck. I got to have Pisces in my chart somewhere because I'm so fucking experimental. I'll try shit, but I ain't moving shit. But I would love to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type, if I can move it, I'ma say it. I don't give a fuck what you going to shit, bitch. If I can move shit and say it, then I'm gonna move your ass. The fuck? So I won't be scared to say it. But I don't know how to do it, but I would love to do that. But I felt like I've done it before. You know what I'm saying? You ever thought of something and it felt like you felt comfortable with what you was thinking because you did it. And I've been getting like little pieces of like my past life. It's crazy, yo. I had a rough past life. Like I'm like, damn, this shit. Well, where's the glory in the shit? Like I don't see the glory shit. Only, like I used to. Like I used to see me, you know, in my home and shit like that. But I'm seeing some like I'm seeing other shit like uh shapes and like it's some other shit. I'm like, what the hell is this? So and I even woke up and I had a needle, like somebody stuck me with a needle um, in my arm. And I wake up like that sometimes. And then to see that light out moving outside my door, I was like, what the fuck is this? You know? I'm confused here. And I know I'm not fucking crazy. Oh no, no, no. Ain't nobody gonna make me feel like I'm crazy. Nope, not doing it. It ain't gonna fucking happen. You know? I ain't sit there and read that Bible twice to be sitting there believing a whole bunch of shit. And do I believe everything in that bitch? Nope. No, no, no. It ain't making sense. If you got common sense, you know that come on now. Come on now. But you have to use it to unlock some things. Think about it. Some churches don't even read certain books and verses. And they've been preaching for 20 years and you still ain't heard certain shit out of that book. Why is that? That was a download right there. Why not? You've been in that church 20 years and you ain't heard this verse or that scripture ever, but it's in the Bible. You had a church for 20 years. You should have went through everything in that motherfucking book. You've been a bishop or a pastor or a leader for 50 years and you ain't read everything in that Bible? Because don't you think God will want us to know everything? So why you ain't saying everything? Because you're speaking the program to keep us, them, oppressed and captured. Yeah, you can be captured by being manipulated. If you're being manipulated and you falling into that, you're captured mentally. Again, how are you, some of these pastors, preaching in these churches for over a decade and still haven't covered that whole entire Bible? But yet still, you still going over the same, we going to revisit this. No, bitch, it's other shit in here. What's good? Why aren't you reading that? That's all I'm saying. I better start thinking, man. I'm a thinker. I'm fucked up. And all my life, I always thought about how to get out of this situation, that situation. I've always done that. That's why it's so easy for me. And don't fuck with shit you can't control. That means don't write a check you can't cash. If you ain't good at this and you ain't into this and you in this and that, don't do it. 2:10 on the clock, 2:20. Don't do it. I know I'm not. I've always was able to deal with things. That's why I've always pressed about having money, because money will buy you what you need to make sure that you keep your sanity, you safe, and you okay. Because I said, I ain't out here being nobody, bitch. You got me fucked up doing tricks for what? Never. And I know that's not a word to say. I ain't doing it. Never have. Kiss who ass? Shit. I'll be nice to you. I'll respect you. But I ain't kissing and licking nobody. Well, I ain't kissing nobody ass. Pray for me. Pray for me. Hey, I'm being honest. Hey, that's all I can do. I can't. 2:11:21 on the clock. You know, that's all I can do is be honest. You know, but yeah, don't be tricked out here, y'all. I'm telling you, these people, these demons are vicious. And once again, I've been telling people I thought I wasn't naive, but I'm starting to really think that I was, because I swear to God, I never thought in a million years that people, all these people were so wicked. I just thought like maybe it was just like a couple. You know what I mean? Like, not half the world, yo. I'm gonna say it again. I have never met one decent person yet. I'm about to fart on this one. That's a big sorry. That was a big sign right there. That was from God. That was not from me. Now that's some new shit right there. That shit came out the ass, fuck the mouth, okay? God ain't playing, shitty ass motherfuckers. You're evil. You feel me? I have not met not one. Not one. That's sad. Not one, y'all. Not one. Mm-mm. Not one. Not one, not one, not one. That's sad. And I be feeling so bad for y'all people. Like, damn. All it takes is sincerity and honesty. That ain't all it takes, but that's a big part. I don't understand y'all. I'm not gonna spend too much of my energy trying, but what I will do is try to learn y'all. I'm not gonna stress myself trying to figure out some wicked shit. I ain't doing that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But I just wish I can, really like help y'all know the things that I know, you know. And you ever daydreamed and it looked like something was moving? That's like that frequency is what we need to use to move things. And we all have done that. We all done that. That's like, for instance, it's like something like related to, how you stop in your car and somebody taking off, but it looked like you stopping, but it seems like your car's still moving. It's like something like along that, if that makes any sense. I'm like, what the fuck? So I did that a couple of times and it been happening a lot. I'm like, wow, like it happened like twice and I think like 2 months or something. I was like, what the hell? That is scary because I'm scared of roller coasters and shit like that. Because every ride I got on, I almost fell out of. So it got to the point where, nah, man. And I don't understand how little children be holding on and don't fall out. I'm like, God damn, these little children strong. They be holding on because my skinny ass be flying under the chair. Like, oh, hell no. So I don't fuck around. I don't fuck around. You think you're going to take me and drag me on one bitch? You're going to get beat the fuck up. We going to rumble. Trust me. By the time we get up there fighting, they ain't letting neither one of us on that bitch. You go ahead, ho, and let me hold your shit and I'll watch. And cheer from here. And God told me that's like, God don't like that. God don't like them rides. I'm telling y'all, I don't like that shit. God said it's like is what did God say? I said, why not? And God said, because it's like you trying to dingle and say, ha ha ha. It's like, how can I say it? You're trying to test God, like death. Like you're playing around with death. Like, ha ha, it's God don't like it. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey, y'all can keep on getting on it. I don't give a fuck. Hey, that's on y'all. I'm not getting shit. I'll play the games and eat some funnel cake and shit, some cotton candy and shit, but popcorn. But I am not in the water ice and the pretzel. See, I eat all that shit. My stomach be hurting when I used to go to. I used to get all that, but you know, yeah, I'll do that. But I'm not getting on the ride. I'm not doing that shit. I love my life. I'm not doing it. It's like challenging God, playing in His face. That's how I feel. I said, Lord, if you let me down, I ain't never getting on this ride. And that's when we was featured. I was a feature in New York when I was going out there. It was like a bus full of us. whole bus full of fucking featured hoes. You know what I mean? But that shit was fun as shit. Shit was definitely a lot of fun. And it definitely was. That was so cool. But them bitches tried, they just, come on, Hollywood, get on this. And I got on there, and I swear to God, I think that was my last time ever getting on a ride. Mm, it was a lot of fun though, but I was scared as hell, y'all. I was holding on for my life. And then another one, my breast came out. It's just like rides, the clumsiest shit, the dumbest shit just happened. That's why I don't like going swimming either. I end up topless every time, every motherfucking time, unless I gotta wear just regular clothes. That's they, my breasts is they very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? They just don't they just they dismiss me. And I used to have that problem all the time growing up. When I used to dress up and shit, like I don't know why my breasts just never stayed in. They just always just had to be loud like me. But I'm grown now, so I kind of know better how to wear certain things and secure it. Fuck how I look, my shit secured. So yeah, I don't. That's another reason, the main reason why I don't like swimming. You know? But anyway, what else? What else? Any other lessons? This is like 2 hours. Oh God, yes. I love talking and sharing, experiences, whatever, good stuff. But one thing about me, I've always been the same. My characteristics, my personality. That's what's gonna throw people off that I used to know that's gonna run into me because I'm still goofy and all of that. So they're gonna still think that, damn, she's still the same. And that's what's gonna throw them off, and that's what's gonna get their ass fucked up first out and all the above. I can't wait. Mm-hmm. I can't. Now, motherfuckers, they know where I'm at. You know where I'm at. You know exactly where I'm at. And I ain't running, and I'm not going nowhere. Why? Because God didn't say so. I ain't hiding. I ain't moving. I ain't locking my door. I ain't doing none of that. That means when I'm downstairs, I opens my door because I have a phobia. Like I don't like. It feel like You think I did 20 years in jail? I just don't like shit closed. I don't. She looks so cute, sleep. Oh, y'all, I forgot to give a report. I finally got rid of Snickers. I had to get rid of that nigga. I don't like how the people I gave him to acting, but God already let me know they gonna get bad luck. So I'm gonna let that ride the way it's gonna ride. Because I basically wanted to make sure he was okay, and I spent money on his clothes, so why not just give them to him? But I don't know. Maybe God told me they probably waiting to get a chip in them, thinking I'm gonna take him back. I don't want that nigga. He took a whole shit on my bed, bitch. You out of here. And then I still was being nice and trying to hang in there, like, okay, fuck it. Let me just wait. Motherfucker took the biggest shit next to the fucking couch, all for attention. No, nigga, you gotta go because God told me that my dog, he didn't like me. And not only did he not like me, it's because that's real. When you let people DNA touch your animals end up acting like them. And Carol, she's vindictive and, can get real cocky. The dog acted just like her. And Royal, she didn't like Royal, so she didn't really touch Royal. So Royal, I always had her, so she got my ways. That's why she's friendly. She's obedient. She go with the flow. You know, this nigga was doing some old other shit. So I said, oh, the guy said, yeah, if I come and you angry because of this dog, you lose out. So you think I'm gonna let a dog put me in my low frequency? It was like he was bringing out the old me. Because I told the nigga, I was like, look, I'm about to hang this nigga. But I was just saying a lot of shit, you know what I mean, so he could take the dog. Because I didn't want to bring him back in my house. I don't care if I paid 3 stacks for this nigga or not. I gave away a $3,000 dog for free. Yes, I did. Because you know what? And I said that to the guy. I was like, oh no, God. That's why I kept saying, oh, I'm gonna let it, let's give him another chance. And God said, as long as you worry about that money that you spent on that dog, you're gonna miss your blessing. Don't worry about that. You're gonna get that money back and some. Get rid of that fucking dog because he was bringing out, like I said, the old me. It was like the temper in me. He was doing little fuck shit. And I said, oh, honestly, I bought him to keep her busy because I didn't want her to be by herself when I left out the house, when I couldn't take her. That's the only reason why I got him. And because I didn't want another dog fucking my dog, me begging somebody to fuck my dog. You feel me? She got her own dick home. You know what I mean? She got her own dick home. Other than that, the fuck out of here. I'm not gonna let no animal take me to my root chakra. Ain't nobody that motherfucking cute. And ain't no money worth that shit. So I had to sacrifice. I cried for 3 fucking days. 3 days. And I'm like, why am I crying for something that I got rid of? And that was my sacrifice. That was my offering to God. I had to sacrifice my dog that I loved for peace and for faith. I said, damn. I looked at myself like this some deep shit. I had to look at myself. I swear to God, I had to look at myself like, yo, I never in a million years would imagine me being on this level. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, wow, I was so proud of myself. But I just couldn't understand. And at that moment, that let me know right there that I wasn't ready for a man. Right there, that let me know that. Because if you get, say you get attached to a person and then you find out that they're not for you, you have to leave. But when it comes to a human, because I ain't trying to have sex unless I'm married, so I ain't even trying to hear none of that. I guess I'll die without no dick, but I'm gonna get off if I want to. So that's just how the fuck that's going down. Period. Right? And for you to divorce me and this prenup, your ass gonna have to pay me because I ain't gonna be trying to cheat. So, so you want to get out this marriage, you got to pay me, and you ain't got to be rich for that shit either, because your ass, hey, that's just what it's gonna be. Fuck that shit. I, so you want to play? You'll see. So I just had mixed feelings, and for the dude, I don't think he told his wife about because I seen her ride by. I'm like, damn, she could have stopped and got the clothes. I sent them a whole long text. Like, damn, nigga. I said, wait a minute, hold up. You know, God said, don't worry about it. I got this. Because he gonna cheat on her. Okay. God showed me that. Okay. Yes, God did. And she's gonna catch his ass. And they're gonna be in distress. I said, well, damn. And there ain't nothing I wished on them. It's just something that I seen. So hey, you want to go ahead and be rude because if somebody would have gave me a $3,000 dog, you're not obligated. But I gave him the dog under the agreement that they can see each other. Other than that, I wouldn't have gave him to you. But don't worry, don't worry. Oh, if she cared, she wouldn't have been trying to talk about hanging them and all that. No, bitch, I said that so your ass can take them. And I'm not trying to go to hell for being angry. Imagine God coming and I'm mad at a fucking dog. I mean, this dog was so fucking jealous, it wasn't even funny. And that's with everything and everybody. All my life had been like that. People get jealous because this person talking to me. This person getting jealous because I'm with this person. This person jealous because I'm hanging with them. This person jealous because I gave them this. It's always somebody being jealous. Even when I'm sitting, I could sit in a whole room and talk to people and everybody trying to talk to me at the same fucking time, trying to be heard. And then I got to say, excuse me, one at a time. Like literally, I swear to God, all my life I had to go through that shit. Everybody trying to fight for my attention to be heard by me. Like I'm a fucking robot and shit. Unbelievable. But I had to sacrifice my dog, y'all. I had to sacrifice that nigga. I just couldn't believe it. Like, and he got jealous because I was working on my website and I was just rubbing him here and there. You know what I mean? I ain't really, she was cool. I rub him here and there, give him a little snack. But this nigga wanted my attention. So I'm sitting here, I'm asleep. I feel something. I'm like, first I felt something wet. I'm like, what the fuck? I know this nigga didn't pee in my bed. Turned the light on. The fucking it was shit in my bed. When I say I was mad, but I was so happy that I had my bed layered. It had the bed bug thing on there and the that cotton egg thing. So so I was like, "Whew, thank God." But I was like, "Nah, this nigga got." I already knew he was gonna be a problem when he first came in and chewed out of the fucking playpen, and then I turned around and was shit all over the place. Like nigga, I just bought this shit for her. Get you, put y'all in there, leave, and you gonna bite through shit. So I already knew he was gonna be a problem. And then he shitted on my chair 3 times already, and I had to scrub the shit out of that shit. Like hell, fuck no. Even though I'm getting new furniture, but still, like I don't even want that shit in my basement. It's just not my cup of tea furniture, but not even for a basement. So, I'm sitting there like I had to scrub that shit, yo. I was so fucking mad. I said, this is a disrespectful ass fucking dog. Like, bitch, I'm doing you a favor. I'm taking care of your motherfucking ass. Like, bitch, you ain't breaking me. So I'm not adjusting to shit, that nasty ass shit. Get the fuck out of my house. And that's just how it was. You want to shit, bitch? Fuck out of here. Get the stepping. I don't care what it. So, and that's part of me not getting attached to things. Like, God is trying to get me out of being attached to things and people. And I said, okay, I still need to work on that. So God does a lot of things to show me what I need to work on. So I need to work at because I get attached to things. I was like, damn, I really wasn't in love. I just have an issue with detaching myself from things because he gave the best hugs. I swear to God, that dog, his hugs it felt good. It was the closest thing I can get to hugging a human. So that soothed the oxytocin. I think that is, yeah. But my heart felt a lot better, and the anxieties would leave and stuff like that. So I do miss that part. But I cried for 3 days, y'all. Not back to back. It's just like little moments I would think about them, stuff like that. So just because they made me cry, and they made me cry for acting like that, so they definitely gonna get God's wrath. You know, niggas ain't never really had shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, we got $3,000 dog. Bitch, it don't. You got it for free, so you're not balling. I don't give a fuck if you own it or not. You got it for free. The fuck. So you still ain't shit. It was rude. I would have never did that. I would have, I would have had consideration for the person. I ain't had to talk to that nigga. I kept trying to, wish your wife. I want to meet your wife because he even talking about something. He had the audacity to call me talking about something. Yeah. Oh, you got some weed and I ain't got no money. You got some weed and some drink. What's up? I said, bitch, I don't take care of no fucking niggas. And where your wife at? You ain't coming to fuck to my house this time of the night, bitch. I said it just like that. Fuck you think you talking to? So that's why you don't want me to meet your wife because you're trying to do something. That's the only logical thing I could think of. Because what real, I mean, come on now. Like, nah. First of all, I want to meet the bitch that gave my husband a motherfucking $3,000 dog without being cocky. Like, think about it. You know? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't, I live right up the street from you. You think, and that's what I text him too. That's probably why he ain't replied back. That's the first text I sent him that he didn't reply back. But I meant that. You live right up the street, my nigga. How you think I met you? I ride down that block. So you think if I ride down this block and I see her out there with Snickers, you think I ain't gonna stop? Yeah, I'm gonna stop. And I'm gonna let her know, bitch. I'm the one that I ain't gonna say bitch, but hi, how you doing? I'm the lady that gave your husband that dog. Right. I'm gonna be bold enough to stop. I even said that in the text. That's that sneaky shit when niggas being sneaky like that. Like I don't want you, nigga. You skinny. You ain't even know how to spell the word Snickers. Why would I want a dumbass nigga? And I wouldn't fuck with no Leo, and I wouldn't fuck with no nigga in my neighborhood, and I don't fuck with undercover gay ass niggas. Yeah, I said it. I read all energy, my nigga. Get the fuck out of here. I don't fuck with niggas like that, and I don't disrespect bitches and fuck with they man. I always been like that. If I know a nigga got a fucking girlfriend, I ain't fucking with you. But some niggas back then, I was taking them from their girlfriend just because I had to test my powers. And then when I got their ass, I dumped them and treated them like shit. I ain't even want them. Nigga, you leaving me for your girl. Nigga, you ain't shit. Get the fuck out of here. So I did them bitches a favor. One of my ex-boyfriends, his girlfriend to this day hate me. I did you a favor. He gonna see me one day talking about, oh, I'm happy and got a girlfriend. Nigga, she corny and dirty as fuck. Like, what the fuck? Who gives a fuck? I don't care. I don't understand ex-boyfriends. I'm the type of person, look, once I ain't fucking with your ass, I don't give a fuck. Especially if I've been with you years ago. Bitch, you think I'm thinking about you? Are you serious? If I was thinking about you, I would have reached out. I ain't sliding in no nigga DM saying hello. Well, I did that to my ex-boyfriend. I just what's his name? Mike. That's the one that I told the story about him fucking I let him fuck the transsexual and we had this threesome with the transsexual and he put his dick in there raw. Yeah, that nigga. That's the one I was talking about him. I reached out to him. I just cause. You know what I mean? I was doing good. And I'm like, yeah. On that type of petty shit. You know what I'm saying? But then I ain't want your ass here. And I only talked to Ashley because I just wanted him to know that I'm straight too without your ass, nigga. But this time you ain't gonna be able to come over to fuck my brother and lick his dick. Matter of fact, they ain't even suck each other dick. They was just went straight to fucking. Had it on tape. Sure did. Shit made my stomach hurt. Yep. Oh God, pray for me. Yo, I swear to God, I was the other day. I was so mad. I was like, damn, I fuck these. I don't believe I fuck these kind of niggas. I said, damn, I must have really been. I must have really been like out there lost, like for real. And then God said, no. A lot of them I mess with because out of pity. Like who does that? I'm like, oh, we got something we connect because you've been through shit and I've been through shit. Your mother treated you like it was like, who gives out pussy out of empathy? Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, I'm like, God, how could I have done that shit? Oh my God. God said, trust me, everything you did was what you were supposed to do. I said, well, damn, okay. And that's why I'm not crying while I'm saying this shit to y'all. Because you know how that cry. Like, oh, fuck. And it makes sense. Because I was always big on, bitch, if you ain't been through it, you can't tell me a motherfucking thing, bitch. I don't give a fuck what degree you have. So, yeah, gotta be hands on. That's crazy. I ain't saying go out there and do shit, put yourself in situations just because you think you're going to be teaching somebody something. Don't do that. But anyway, let me get on up out of here, y'all, because I'm starting to feel a little uncomfortable. Like, I don't like what I'm feeling. So, I'm just going to end that on that. I don't like what I'm feeling.